Hey guys, this is Shane here over at Rensselaer Honda, and today we're going to show you how to change the battery in most 22 or newer Honda key fobs. Now I say most 22 or newer Hondas because if you have a Passport or Ridgeline, you probably still have the older style key fob, but like I said, for most Honda or for most newer Hondas, this video will show you how to change the battery. So let's get going and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so in order to change the battery in your key fob, you only need two things. The first and most obvious is your key fob. And then the second is a flathead screwdriver. And most people assume that a smaller flathead screwdriver will work better for this. But I find a slightly larger flathead screwdriver works the best. And while we go through the steps, you'll see why. So let's get to it. So the first thing you need to do is you'll see a little button here. You just want to press that in, and that will release your emergency key. Once you have that released, you could set that down. And then you could look in here and you'll see there's like two little slits. There's a little slit there, and that's where you're going to want to insert your screwdriver to release it. And you kind of see, it's hard to show you here on the camera, but it's that slit right there. So once you insert it there, you're going to want to hold it with one hand and then put pressure in it. And then this is where the bigger screwdriver comes in handy, because once you put pressure on it, the wedge on the flathead will kind of open it up slightly. And then once you have pressure on it, all you do is slightly twist it, and you'll see the key fob pops right open. So when you open it up, you're going to want to keep the button side down, and that way it'll keep everything in place for you. And then you could open it up, and then you'll see that you have your battery right here, and the plus side is up. So all you do is pop that out. That can be a little difficult. Sometimes it's easier to use a flathead screwdriver and use that to kind of pop it out there. And then you take it and then grab your new one. Make sure it's plus side up. Pop it right back in. And then all you do is take the back, line it back up, and then press it all together. Sometimes you need to use a little bit of force. There we go. Take your emergency key fob, slide it back into your slot, and there you go. You're good to go. Now, you notice how I took the key apart and I kept the button side down. Now, if you take it apart the other way, there's a chance that if you take it apart with the button sides up, all the buttons might fall apart, and then you kind of have a mess on your hand. It's like putting a puzzle back together to get back together, and it'll probably take you some more time. If that does happen to you, I have a video how to change the battery for the older key fob, and if all the buttons fall apart, it shows you how to put it back together, and that will still apply for the newer key fob, and that link will be below. So if that does happen to you, feel free to check that out. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful, and if you did find it helpful, feel free to hit the like button below or subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below, and I'll answer them as soon as possible. And if you watch this video and you're still having issues replacing your battery, feel free to bring it down to Rensselaer Honda, and our parts department will be more than happy to change out the battery for you. All right, thanks, guys.